welcome to part 1 of my home makeover series. This is the lounge room. These makeovers are going to be pretty simple and doable. I'm working on a budget, a $500 budget, I'm hoping. Secondly, I am in a rental, so I can't do anything really crazy. I want to get pretty much 100% secondhand decor down to things like fabric and hardware. And lastly, I am trying to recover from chronic fatigue syndrome right now, so these are going to be very slow. These are definitely not going to be like a 3-week makeover. So let's take a look at the before shots of the lounge room. This is the lounge room. So it's like this long kind of rectangular shape, and it's really awkward because we don't really know where to put the couches other than in this little nook here, this little kind of like squared off nook. Because if we were to have the TV like over on that wall, it's just a bit too far away from the couches. And then we also have this fireplace here, so we can't really put like the TV on that wall. So the only really way to lay it out is in like this kind of boxed off square, which means this really big chunky green couch has to be right in the middle of the lounge room. So yeah, there's a few things going on here that I really don't like. For one, it's that big chunky couch. And then here, I really don't like this fireplace area. Like, I don't know who decided to do this, but there's like this kind of like Roman sandstone kind of thing with like this Japanese like vinyl, I don't know what you call that. Like, it's not even real wood, it's like the fake stuff, and these very Japanese like lengths. The shelf is what I'm getting at. And the lighting fixtures are also really ugly. Hey. And this mirror is ugly, but I can't change that. I'm just gonna have to deal with that. And so when I moved in, this had like an MDF board over here, over the fireplace. There was all like smoky stuff going up here, and then there was all glue from the MDF board. So that was like a little kind of renovation thing I did. And then I just bought that to put over it. And then it's just on like some bricks. So it's just like all very hodgy-podgy over here. But I might try and ask the landlord if I can just paint all of this white, like except the mirror obviously. And then over here, this is my boyfriend's massive TV. I was not happy about this, but anyway, that's what he likes. And that's his also massive speaker. And this TV cabinet thing, I don't quite like it. It's quite kind of nice, but I'm not really into that wood, and it's just really chunky and big for this space. The rug as well is like this really cheap tacky thing I got off Marketplace, like probably from Kmart. Sorry, I can't talk. What else? And then over here, so this is just like, there's just this weird kind of nook thing over here where you kind of walk through. That's the front door there. So I have these chest of drawers that I found in hard rubbish, and I want to add some new handles on them. And I actually really like just the way they are, like the way that they're sanded back like that. I don't want to paint them or anything, but yeah, I want to do something cute with like a mirror or a painting or something, and maybe like a lamp and a cute vase or something. And I forgot to say, on that wall, yeah, so now we're looking at it from this side, that couch will stay there, and on that wall I want to do like a really cute picture wall. So I found this really magnificent lamp at the op shop for about $40 or so. It's really pretty. I just don't really like the kind of porcelain and this kind of green flower motify thing. I don't know, it's just not really my type of thing. So I'm thinking I'm going to paint it and combine the paint with some bicarb soda, yeah, just to give it kind of textured effect. these are the drawers that I found in Hard Rubbish, and I pulled the handles off. These beautiful handles. I have 4 of them now. Hello, welcome back to my lounge room. So I know that I said I was going to paint this wall white, like the same color as all the other walls, but the more I thought about it, the more I felt like it might just be a little bit boring and make the room feel a bit kind of stark, and just a bit of an overkill of lightness. Like the rug in here is light, the couch is light, so the darkness of the walls really started to grow on me. Okay, so I made this board thing this morning, essentially joining the 2 MDF boards together. And now I need to try and figure out how to join this MDF board to the pre-existing drill holes that are already in the sandstone wall. But you might ask, how do I know where they are? Well, I am going to do a little trick. Let me move this out the way. Okay. So the trick I'm going to do is I'm going to take some earbuds, cut them, and I'm going to stick them into the holes, just so they're all sticking out enough to hit my board all at the same time. Okay, this is the stupidest idea ever. So I've adhered everything together, built everything together. That was really hard. It was way harder than it probably will look when I edit this video. It was just so hard to get everything to fit like perfectly. So now I'm painting it, which is the exciting part. I'm really excited to see what this paint looks like. I'm actually using a glass palette for the paint. I'm doing this because when I clean up, I can actually just wipe all of the paint away, and then I can keep these rags and put them into a bucket, which is where I keep all my oil painting rags anyway, and then there's somewhere I can dispose of them in a more responsible way than just throwing them in the regular trash, and then it means I don't have to rinse much of this paint down the drain. Bed. Also forgot to add that I found this linen curtain at the op shop for $4 and I'm going to dye it. So the other day me and my partner went to the local hills and we found this chestnut tree that I found years and years ago. It was a little bit hard to find. We actually walked straight past it and then found it on the way back. I don't know how I missed it. It's like a huge tree. But anyway, I was really happy to find it again. So we gathered some chestnut hulls and I'm going to be using this dye to dye the tablecloth. So I've just been soaking these here for a couple of days. Soaking anything that you want to use as a dye material just shortens the amount of time that you need to cook it for on the oven. The lounge room is looking pretty good. Like, it's getting on its way to looking finished, so that's why I kind of was like, I need to show you guys some things. So the first of which is this lovely little chest, which is like our coffee table right now. This was to be our shoe holder, shoe drawer, shoebox. And my partner didn't like that he had to like sit on here and then like open it up and put your shoes in, and it was like too many steps for him. So this is now our coffee table. So the other thing we need to talk about is this rug. I found this rug at an op shop for $30. It's like new, I'm pretty sure, and it's really cozy and nice. Like you can just lay on it. And I feel like I've had friends come over, and when they'll like be sitting on the couch and then they just start sitting on the ground because it's nice. So these chairs aren't the chairs, like these aren't my forever chairs. They were both like quite cheap. This one was $20, this one was $60. I would probably prefer something that is like a little bit more Edwardian kind of antique-y vibe, like a little bit older than these. Like they look just very like they were like pumped out of a factory. So I got a new side table. The side table I had before, it was just a little bit too leggy. I don't like being able to like see through furniture to the wall behind it for some reason. I don't know why. But this, I like this because it's a lot more solid. It's kind of got this face here. So this was only $30 off Facebook Marketplace. And I just think it's really cute. It's this kind of arts and crafts style with the little details at the front there and the little geometric cutouts on the front and sides. Then I got this chair, you may have noticed. This wasn't super cheap, but I just fell in love with it. I just think it's so pretty. Like when I got home, I just sat in front of it and I just stared at it for like 15 minutes because I just think it's so nice. I love the sweepy arms and the kind of ashy beigey color and these beautiful wooden carving back here. So when I did the last haul, I kind of realized that everything that I bought was very like neutral tones, a little bit boring. No, not boring, I just felt like I wanted more color, and I didn't want my lounge room to feel too like serious. Like I want it to feel really calm in here, but it is a lounge room, so I still want it to feel like a little bit lively at the same time. So I went op shopping again with the objective to find more color, and I kind of succeeded. Firstly, I have a red candle. This is very colorful for me. I really like red actually, but I'm scared to use it, so I'm starting with a candle. Then I found some fabric for some pillows. So I found this beautiful linen, like sagey green fabric that was like $2. It's actually like a table runner. So that's really pretty. And then, so some time ago, I got really into natural dyeing. I used to have a wood fire heater at my old home, so I could just put pots on there and just leave them for a really long time and get really strong colors, which was fantastic. So I have some of these lovely skeins, or whatever you call them, in all these lovely colors. And I'm actually going to get my mum to crochet me a cushion, and we're gonna kind of like design a pattern together. I don't know if I'll be able to show you guys in this video because I don't know how long it will take her, but I will show you eventually. I forgot to mention that I'm going to be doing a painting, which I began about a year ago, and it's quite colorful. I'm really, really happy with how this looks now. Before, it felt quite cold and just not very like cozy in here. We had this huge big green couch in the middle there. We had a TV blocking the big window there and a very shiny TV cabinet, a very dark rug. The feng shui was very weird. And now it just feels really open and warm and soft and peaceful, but not too bland. I think I got the balance of color good for me anyway. And so did I stay under my $500 budget? No, I didn't. I just went to $690, which wasn't too bad because a lot of that was actually on this beautiful lounge chair that I didn't really plan on getting. I'm also going to be doing a makeover in my dining room and my bedroom and my studio, so do keep your eyes out for that. I am a very new channel, so if you do want to like or subscribe or leave a comment, I'll be super excited about that. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the other videos.